Where is Vladek Hasel? A young man, deeply kind but struggling with purpose, vanishes under mysterious circumstances. His last known moments were at a local cafe, and since then, no one has seen him. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Thank you again for all your support on my last video about Nathan Wise. I truly hope he will be found soon. Today we'll be looking at another baffling disappearance. Bryan Vladek Hasel was 22 years old when he went missing from Orlando, Florida in November 2021. Born Vladek Pushkin in Russia, he and his sister Irina were adopted in 2004. After completing Marine boot camp in 2018, Vladek later left the service, and over the following years moved between family members working different jobs and trying to find stability. Those who knew him described him as generous, spiritual, and selfless, often giving away money, possessions, or even his credit card to people in need. But Vladek also seemed to struggle with depression, purpose, and increasingly intense religious beliefs. By late 2021, he was living with his father, Steve, in Florida. He didn't own a car, relied on his father's vehicle, and spent much of his free time reading the Bible, praying, and visiting local businesses on University Boulevard. On November 3, 2021, the car Vladek shared with his father broke down. He walked home, and although he was nervous about telling Steve, his father reassured him it wasn't his fault. The next day, Vladek called an acquaintance, asking if he could stay over for a few nights, but was turned down. Around this time, his conversations became more unusual. He spoke of archangels, demons, and going off the grid. On November 5th, Steve left for a family trip, leaving Vladek at home. That evening, Vladek went to Foxtail Coffee, a local cafe he often visited. Staff noticed him pacing, listening to music, and at one point, he may have placed a knife on a table. No staff directly witnessed it, but another customer reported feeling uncomfortable. Later, in the early hours of November 6th, Vladek spoke to his sister Irina on the phone. She said he didn't sound like he was planning to leave. That same morning, around 7:11 a.m., Vladek returned to Foxtail. Staff called police, requesting that he be permanently trespassed due to the knife incident. Police arrived and Vladek calmly left. This was the last confirmed sighting of him. A strange text arrived on his flip phone at noon reading, "Vlad, it's OB from the back of the neighborhood." The message was never opened. When Steve returned from his trip on November 15th, he found groceries untouched, the package he had asked Vladek to collect still on the porch, and no sign that Vladek had been home. He officially reported his son missing on November 17th. Searches of nearby woods turned up only a red flip-flop, similar to the slides Vladek was wearing that day. Months later, another possible sighting of a man having a manic episode near Foxtail was reported, but it was never confirmed to be Vladek. Today, over 3 years later, his case remains unsolved. Bryan Vladek Hasel was just 22 when he disappeared. He would be 26 today. He is 5'8", 220 pounds with brown hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, please contact the Orange County Sheriff's Office at 407-254-7200, case number 21, 83864. Until then, the question remains, where is Vladek Hasel?